It's going to just be 2 competitive rounds this week. Over to 10.
That is the player consultant who helped redesign the golf course with Tom Doak. Brooks Koepka and Billy Ray Brown will be following this group today.
Thank you so much, Steve. And that's the right-hand side.
Jordan Spieth.
Brooks Koepka. Close range birdie try and runs that just past.
Saw a little bit of a mixed bag there from Brooks yesterday. We saw a lot of shots go left. He said in his interview after the round, and get it up and down. Today it's on the left-hand side, which is protected by the ridge that runs down the left-hand side there. We'd expect to see a number of balls just a little bit past or pin high and right. The miss here is left. You don't want to miss it left, as that one has for Brooks Koepka, and that's going to be a difficult up and down.
Oh, that's for sure. All right, Koepka from just off. Tough territory here.
Yeah, this one coming back down that hill I was talking about. Yeah, long and left here is not optimal. Still hasn't finished. Look at this thing.
And 2 doubles. All right, Koepka.
Saw a number of tee shots go left yesterday after the one he lost right. Said he overcompensated.
The old Twilight Senior. It's just a remarkable deal. Koepka now out of the rough. Second shot at 12.
Yeah, digging that one out from 185, taking it up the right side. Trying to get that slope to bring it in. Co-course designer, he knows the nuances of this, and look at this shot. Keep coming. Keep coming.
It's like he knew what he was doing.
Well, I guess when you get to push the dirt around with Tom Doak, you know what you've got to do.
7th at CJ, and they tied for 11th at Zozo. Oh! Koepka played the bank shot, got the roll on his second, and rolled the rock for his first birdie of the afternoon.
From there.
Koepka second. A lot of dust. Didn't get the release that Spieth did. Kind of ground that into the hillside. You saw Spieth's final result. Koepka, birdie at 12. Can he follow that up at 13? Long shot to do it. And he's left himself a long putt for par.
Uncharacteristically short there from Brooks. It's always difficult to play golf when you're injured. You know, sometimes it's almost better off taking some time off, getting through the injury, getting back into it. You're looking to capitalize on this long par 4.
Ricky Elliott, long-term caddy for Brooks Koepka. He's been on hand for all of Brooks's PGA Tour wins. Thumbs up from Jordan Spieth. Indeed, beautifully judged from the rough. Little wander to the back of the green, but no damage done whatsoever.
Koepka from just off.
What happened there? Supposed to go the other way.
Koepka with his 4 and 5 others.
A handful of others, exactly.
All right, Koepka.
This back left hole location, anything to the left of it, and you are playing with fire.
Prudent, hoping he can convert. Birdie try on the way.
Looking at that statistic, I love our little blue bar. Only 4 birdies made this week. Things began to go in the right direction. He's always had the tendency to sort of swing the blade in on the backswing a bit too much, and then every so often would strike putts in the toe. That's left and going further left. Really de-lofts these short irons. Can punch them in there really hard. Very nice.
Koepka, back for his par. So he'll remain at 3 over.
Just seen his tail between his legs when we got to. Shot.
And most players will be just taking it straight down that walk path, trying to move it back towards that camera tower in the distance, but this is well left here from Brooks Koepka. We saw a number of shots go left yesterday.
He's told me he's okay with the ball go Koepka.
Pounded out there. A lot more free flowing.
Brooks Koepka trying to follow suit. And over the slope for Brooks Koepka.
Looking to go with the putter.
Now Brooks, 13 feet, wasn't looking for this for the par save. But converts.
That's the distance where Brooks is dangerous. Trying to get it up on that top deck, just to the right of the pin.
That's on a good looking line if it's the right distance. Oh, yes. Finished inside the top 30 at the CJ Cup at Shadow Creek. Only one player really making real inroads on the golf course right now, and that's Satoshi Kodara, who's 4 under par through 9. We're talking about the 2 par 5s in this outward half. Here's the first.
Yeah. Oh, boy, just narrowly missing.
For Gomez. Koepka, second shot on the way at number 3.
And he's managed to muscle that up and get it up around the green.
Koepka with his third.
Yeah, missed it in the right spot over there on the left-hand side, able to have plenty of green to work with. That one's got to sit down. Ooh, and that's going to roll off more than once on a hole. You know, we're seeing them chip multiple times. And I tell you what, he absolutely hit a perfect chip shot there. This one coming down the slope and moving from his left to right. Oh, just ran out of speed there. That's a disappointing bogey there for Brooks Koepka. He'll be looking about there somewhere. And he's overcut this one. All going to be lie dependent.
Brooks Koepka now from just off the green, his third shot at the par 4 fourth.
Yeah, that one was always going to be a tester for Brooks. Moving around a little bit more than he used to, falling back. I'd like to see him stay on top of it a little bit more, cover it.
Koepka giving one back, so he will fall to 4 over with 5 to play. Here's Koepka. You see that ball. Now Koepka. Ball just a little below his feet.
Well,
now Koepka's third. That was moments ago. This is live.
yeah, electing to use a little bit of loft, check it up into the slope. That's a pretty sporty little shot from the back of the green there. Made that look easy.
Now Koepka back at 5. All right, save the par.
Good positive stroke.
To know what he has to do, or do you want him just to play blindly?
Well, I think they're always got a bit of an idea of what they need to do. But, you know, your game plan is your game plan, and you know, you're really not altering your game plan too much away from what it was. You know, your game plan you came up with at the start of the week based on what you needed to do in order to try and win the golf tournament. We saw him take one on a moment ago to a back pin. Is he going to take another one on here? I'm going to say yes. Lovely shot there from Brooks Koepka below the hole, and that will be a good chance for birdie.
To get back to the 3 over par. Yes.
Just pouring him in at the moment there. Brooks Koepka, that was a beautiful stroke.
Off the birdie.
Constantly in the yardage book looking for the following day's hole location, because the more information you have, the more you can empower your player.
Koepka, birdie on the way.
As fast as these greens have been up the hill there on 7, he's been up to full speed at times today. I expect you'll see Brooks unload. There you go, 177. A hasty departure. To the hole location, and the hole's cut all the way in the back of this big green.
No, we'll chase 10 yards, that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is a big hit with a fairway middle. Holy cow, that was a big hit.
From behind the green.
A whole lot dependent here. Very narrow stance, hands ahead, trying to trap one into the slope.
Nicely played.
Jordan approved.
For a little bit of breathing room. Exhale. +2. 1 to play.
Get in the hole!
Brooks isn't backing off.
Oh, yeah.
Brooks, oh, I thought that was going to dive in there.